And also your son's a girl. Like it's like like on every level. And I think that was guaranteed to create a pushback. And I think it's crazy to not engage with that.
When I was 18 and Trump won the election, and by we, I mean me and my followers at the time or whoever I considered a fellow traveler, we viewed the Trump revolution as an implicit white identitarian movement. And that is what was loaded behind every slogan. Make America great again. Okay, when was America great? Was it great 15 years ago, or are you talking about like the 80s? And what was America like in the 80s? It was a different color. It was a different flavor. We're going to say Merry Christmas again. Okay, what does that mean? Who doesn't say Merry Christmas? Liberals and all these people that practice different religions, Muslims and Jews for that matter, although, and we saw Trump as basically just an implicit expression of that, and over time would become more explicit as the changes became sort of ignorable, the demographic changes, the cultural changes. And I do agree with your point, because as someone like myself, these were the conversations I was having as maybe like a higher IQ. Obviously, I'm not just like a resentful, angry white man who doesn't like change. I was looking at this and saying, like you said before, it's not maybe desirable that America changes. You recognize this is in progress. It, in some sense, has happened. And as maybe a young person, though, and being precocious and also impulsive and immature, I was trying to find the vocabulary and language to talk about these things. I was interested in opinions on this, and I did talk to people at the time who were willing to engage with me. They were few and far between, and they would say, is it really practical, an ethno-state? And clearly there's going to be diversity, but how are we going to live with that? How can we preserve some semblance of our way of life? And I feel like if there was more of a recognition that we deserve that we deserve engagement, a conversation, recognition, that our grievances are valid, that it's okay to not be okay with the things that are happening, maybe the movement would have taken a different direction.